Fast 5 is the fifth movie in the Fast franchise. Guys, this is the one. This is the one that really got us to where we are at, where we should be at. This movie is about a heist, essentially. The group comes together to rob this drug lord butthead in Rio de Janeiro. I know how to talk, guys. And all this, while this is all going on, we have The Rock trying to take them down, trying to get them put behind bars like they rightfully belong. Now, this movie has an amazing opening scene. It starts right where the last one came off, and it shows you right away the tone of this movie. It's stupid, it's dumb, it's ridiculous. There's no physics, there's no logic to this. It's just things are going to happen. People are somehow going to survive this. It's awesome. Just the opening shot right there. If you don't like the opening shot, stop. You're not going to like the rest of this movie. Now, uh, the Rock is in this one now. We have essentially the same original cast, plus members of the second and the third and the fourth. The best of the second, third, fourth, and they're in this movie, but The Rock is the big one. And people say this online all the time. Rock is the Viagra of the Fast franchise because the Fast franchise was fine, it was fun, and then The Rock came in and damn, he's awesome in this movie. He is a badass. He is the first person in these movies who are saying stupid lines, and it works because you can tell he understands how ridiculous it is. He comes from WWE, and he says stupid things like this in WWE, and it's just awesome and badass. And finally, someone came in, and everyone copied him because Vin Diesel, Paul Walker, all those guys, they're doing these stupid lines, and they're doing it, and they're knowing that it's ridiculous. And that's what we finally needed from this movie. Character development is so much better in this movie. Just an example of it. We have Brian and Dom together in a scene, and they're just talking about their fathers. Brian had a father that sucked, wasn't there for them. Dom had a father that was amazing and awesome and was there for him. It's maybe 30 seconds long, and it's perfect. What some filmmakers don't understand is that just those little teeny tiny 30-second scenes can be super important for the character development. Star Wars Rogue One, a movie that I loved, it needed those 30-second scenes, and that's what I love about this movie. It has those little 30-second scenes where we find out little bitty things to make us love these characters. And that's what this movie does fantastic as well. It does that with all the characters. Fantastic character development this time. Love the characters. I really do care about them. Uh, Once again, I said it brought back some of the characters that were the best of the other movies. The second and the third, particularly, that just sucked. Well, the third one didn't suck. It was fine. Anyways, they brought the best characters back to this one, and I like that. We have the group. We have this group that comes together to pull this heist, and it's fun, and that's what we needed to see in these movies. Uh, this is the movie I think that really started doing the big time family lines from Vin Diesel. This is the first one. There's a big, like, 3-minute speech where he's just family. These are the most important people in the room. And yeah, it's cheesy, but this is where it also starts working, just because it's like, aww, they're family. It's just great. And I think again, I think this is where it started. This is the one that it really started. Just it understood it, and I love it. Uh, Once again, the movie is cheesy. The dialogue is not the best. The acting is not always the best, but it works for this movie because they understand the movie. I'm going to say that a lot in this movie reviews. Understand, understand, understand. They understand what it should be, and they're finally going through with that. And that's what we needed with these movies. The action in this movie is great. It is fantastic. Justin Lin knows how to direct action. He really does. There's wide shots. There's no shaky cam. You can tell the actors are actually doing a good chunk of these stunts. The action is just phenomenal. It's not just, it's just fantastically shot. There's definitely some visual effects in there, but what I really like about this is that I feel like a lot of scenes were filmed like practically. You know, in real life, two cars could not carry a 50-ton safe or whatever it is, but I think they had like a rubber safe or some kind of safe, so they kind of did it. They just didn't do it the way it's done in the movie, which is perfect. That's the perfect thing to do. Uh, the fight, there is a fight between The Rock and Vin Diesel, and it's fantastic. And if you guys do not know, The Rock was not actually supposed to be in this movie necessarily. It was supposed to be Tommy Lee Jones. And if you actually look at the character of The Rock in this movie, he's kind of the Tommy Lee Jones fugitive kind of character from The Fugitive, the cop guy, whatever his name is, I forget. And it's because it was written for Tommy Lee Jones, essentially. But someone on Facebook, a couple people on Facebook were like, oh my god, we want to see The Rock and Vin Diesel fight. And wada bing, bada boom, we have it in a movie. And it's a fantastic fight. I mean, going through walls, it's ridiculous. Glass is shaking, they're getting thrown all over the place. It's fantastic. And it's not just fight scenes, hand-to-hand fight scenes that are fantastic in the movie. There's chases through buildings and rooftops, and it's just fantastic. There's the car scenes, of course. There's just all kinds of great stunts in this movie, and they are all done so fantastic. Directing this movie, again, phenomenal. Justin Lin, I think Tokyo Drift was just his startup. He needed just one to figure out what it was, and then he got it with this one, and he does a phenomenal job with it. The big thing about this movie, guys, is it's fun. It's fantastically, amazingly fun. It's dumb. It's stupid. There are things that happen in this movie that just could not happen in real life, not even close to happening in real life, but they happen in the movie, and it's fun. You can turn your brain off and just have fun with these movies. You will enjoy yourselves. I can promise you that. And that's why I love this movie so much. Is it's the first one that just went there and had fun. There's still that family drama and stuff that I kind of found annoying in the first three movies, but it's sprinkled in there, and it's just to build the characters so that we love them. Now, I have one negative with this movie, and it's the villain. He's really nothing. Again, all the Fast and Furious movies thus far have had bland, terrible villains, and like I said with all of them, it works, I guess. The villain in this movie is not important, really, to what's going on. We are focused more on this team of people coming together. We are focused more on The Rock trying to take the team down. And honestly, I would call him the villain more than the actual villain, because he's trying to take the team down. So in the end, the villain, he's the worst part. The movie is fun. It's amazing. Turn off your brain. Have fun. Just enjoy it. Yes, none of this could happen in real life. You're going to be laughing at a few things that are said. Who cares? In the end, guys, this movie is a blast, and I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. So, guys, what did you think of Fast 5? Is this your favorite in the franchise? Are you excited for Fast 8? Because I'm not calling it that other name. Reviews for Fast 6 and Fast 7 will be up before I see Fast 8 at my local drive-in. Subscribe, comment below, hit like, all that fun stuff. We'll see you soon.